Ace broadcaster and TV personality Nana Aba Anamoah has once again, out of her good heart, secured a job for Entry Bosiako, who she met inside a washing bay when she went to wash her car. According to Nana Aba Anamoah, Entry Bosiako graduated from the University of Ghana, Legon, with a second-class upper, but then after his graduation, after his national service, he was unable to secure a job. Finally, Entry Bosiako was receiving some job offers and scholarships thanks to Nana Aba Anamoah. Nana Aba Anamoah, when she met Entry Bosiako, during that encounter, she asked Entry some kind of questions, which he answered and said he was looking forward to securing a well-paying job instead of working in the washing bay. He was doing the washing bay job simply because he couldn't secure a well-paying job after graduating the university some years back. Well, Nana Aba Anamoah posted the video on a Facebook page, which eventually has led to people, according to Nana Aba Anamoah, securing or seeking the services of Entry Bosiako, some or even offering to offer him a scholarship. Okay, so Nana Aba Anamoah took to a social media page that is on Facebook, and she said that I'm looking for a job for Entry Bosiako. He has a second-class upper from the University of Ghana. Let's get him out of the washing bay. God bless you. So this was what Nana Aba Anamoah posted before posting the video of herself and Entry Bosiako. We'll go and watch that video. Before we take that video, let me say a very big thank you to 21st Clinic. 21st Clinic are experts when it comes to administering local or herbal medicine here in Ghana and across the world. 21st Clinic say they are also experts when it comes to sciatica. And to Mr. 21st Clinic for Asoyana and Nyomun Kodi Nyoma. Our numbers no our screen is here for 21st Clinic for BBI Kama Mao. Nana Aba Anamoah posted a video of herself and Entry Bosiako, who she's helped secured a job as we speak right now. So let's take a look at that video. When we come back, there is still more.
Short story. That's my new friend's certificate from the University of Ghana. That's him washing the car. Someone referred him to me. So here he is. Listen to his story. I drove all the way to Agbogba this morning to meet Entry Bosiako. Entry Bosiako graduated from the University of Ghana with a second degree upper in political science, and he's here working as a washing bay attendant.
Yeah, after my national service.
Where?
At Ghana Red Cross Society,
okay.
There was no job, and out of pressure, I had to walk out and look for a job.
So you ended up as a washing bay?
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for 7 months now.
And you want a job?
6 to 7 months, yeah. I want a job, a good job, that I can use my skills, my analytical skills, the skills that I acquired in school. Yeah, that's all I
All right. So we'll try to get you a job, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You also mentioned that you had a...
Okay, so that was Nana Aba Anamoah and Entry Bosiako right there. And after she posted this video, thanks to Nana Aba Anamoah, a lot of offers, that is what Nana Aba Anamoah is saying, that a lot of people are offering Entry Bosiako scholarships, even some saying that they want to offer him a well-paying job. And then we know Nana Aba Anamoah has been doing this for some time now. Some time ago, she met this guy who was selling toiletries at the roadside, and thanks to Nana Aba Anamoah, the guy is gainfully employed as we speak now. Or share a better than a down for our street. So they say a better than as a practicing journalist, and now she's changing the life of Entry Bosiako. Niama Nana Aba ya adeba camera mudi. I think she deserves some kind of applause, what you here. And so she took to her Twitter page, and this was what she posted. She posted the picture of herself and Entry Bosiako, and then she said that I'm overwhelmed with job offers and scholarships for Entry Bosiako. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Entry, it's good to see you. You look really good. Because I asked him to show up at 9. He was here at 7:45 a.m. Yeah. So I received a lot of offers on your behalf, including scholarships to travel abroad. Which one do you prefer? To get a job in Ghana or to go abroad?
No, job first.
You want to get a job first. You work for some time and then you can travel. Right. So people have been overwhelmed with emotions. What do you have to say to them, all of these people who've reached out?
I really appreciate, and I'm trusting God to help me out.
I found whom? And one go washing bay.
I'm off duty today.
Eh, boy.
This was what Nana Aba Anamoah posted. Some people have reacted, and others even saying that it seems that even here in Ghana, only connection the jobs are available, the jobs are there, but the only connection they are not utiate. So basically, this is from the camp of Nana Aba Anamoah. We say a very big thank you to on behalf of Entry Bosiako. Well, and my next story, it's not a too good story. It's not a pleasant story because I'm bringing you a story on the death of 23-year-old Erasmus who died in Cuba. A student who was studying medicine in Cuba lost his life on the 7th of May this year. Unfortunately, it happened due to lack of fuel and school's ambulance, and also the fact that the school denied him treatment inside Cuba. But then a lot of people have attributed his death to several reasons, and then the student union in Cuba have released a communique to that effect, stating the reasons for Erasmus's death. Erasmus, who died at the age of 23, news went viral after he was denied insulin shots inside the school's healthcare facility. According to according to information trickling in, the information we have gathered so far was that Erasmus was also a very active church leader. It was a very active youth leader, a basketball player. Let's take a look at these videos of Erasmus. When we come back, we'll talk more.
You have to be obedient. 1, to the word of God. Also 2, to the pastors God has given you. Yeah. Jeremiah says that God himself said.
Okay, so those were the videos on your screen right there. But then, according to information reaching us, it says that Erasmus is a diabetic patient. What he has here inside Cuba, is a graduate of the University of Ghana, Legon, and then after that he proceeded to Cuba to study medicine. But then, according to sources, the Ghana embassy in Cuba is denying this students their stipends. Stipends basically is some kind of allowance they receive for studying outside the country. But it seems say stipends and content. But near say when Erasmus fainted inside his room, what happened is almost sprinkle in sugar so Emma for some time no or recover he regained consciousness. So all they had to do was to give him an insulin shot. Say the Erasmus call school hospital no nani say students on scholarship there, they do not have access to the hospital unless hospitals outside the school. Into they no call no and now almost say no, they can't treat him there. But it was just an insulin shot and now Anke was say the man unfortunately no Masusa and I think so almost say they had to take Erasmus outside the school. No say ambulance then so fall anymore. But according to students inside Cuba, Ghanaian students inside that Cuba university no more patches say and almost stipends name but the Ghanaian embassy inside Cuba no sika was say the mom no sa sika ne nya omonsanka afin so the embassy some people of the embassy decide to go to the school rather and then give cakes and celebrate the birthdays of some other females. Indeed, that is where we are today. So the students have released a communique. They've issued a communique. I met really at Chemo, but unfortunately, Erasmus is no longer with us. You better share videos. Yeah, about no more pay on my last respect to Erasmus, but for as that be Dr. Almuzu. Dr. Almuzu, a pennies doctor. Dr. Almuzu say, Brana, so ye bibian sube kama amao bibian sube ko ye amao. Young Erasmus is dead and then is no longer worth the living now. So let me read this. It says that for immediate release, official statements regarding the death of Mr. Erasmus Kwame Jogbenyi Kluche. So it has stated some reasons have been highlighted for the cause of his death, and then the students are also raising certain points. I wouldn't read everything in here, but then we are talking about the most important things here. One, almost say health, almost say unavailability of medications in the school's polyclinic, and I think so 2, unreliable ambulance services, and I think so 3, lack of health insurance for first year students after more than a year in Cuba. I think so almost stipends non-payment of stipends for 8 and 5 months for students sponsored by Scholarship Secretariat and GNPC respectively. respectively. So irregularity in payments of stipends and an incomprehensible quarterly back payment system, though we need the stipends for our upkeep before the beginning of every month. So almost the high inflation rate in Cuba, which practically halves the value of the stipends. Almost a care package as part of COVID relief. Students were promised care packages, which for more than a year have not arrived on the shores of Cuba for GMPC score list. So this is why it says that peculiarity of Cuba, an economy crippled by the United States embargo and a soaring inflation rates, makes toiletries and food items scarce and, if available, barely affordable. Hence, the failure on the part of GNPC has been greatly felt by the students. They cite book allowances and also feeding as part of the problems they are facing right now. But then let us take a look at the last respect the students held in honor of late Erasmus Kwame Kluchi.
Everybody for years, they years ago to take like something they become boys. They're not getting challenged, you know they play. Oh, yeah, I don't know me, who be me?
Okay, so that was the vigil held in honor of the late Erasmus Kwame Kluchi. But then I have a very close friend of Erasmus here. We'll be talking about the events that led to the death of 23-year-old Erasmus. So Biggie Baba can't me ho ha. On Erasmus they call Prempeh College. Omri 2013. On him Erasmus here, what does he have to say in this state? Not family no air morning. What is biggest take on all of these things? Take and stay. Biggie is coming shortly. Alright, so I have Biggie here with me. Biggie is an old student of Prempeh College. He happened to have completed school with Erasmus in 2013, and then they kept in touch. Even Erasmus called Cuba. Now what I need Biggie didn't come Biggie Akwaba. First of all, Mamima Oyako, because you've lost a very good friend of yours. And Obia can't Erasmus, so some people have attributed as death to stipends na amano and I think so Ghanaian embassy na on young with and then how could it be said the Obi Ako polyclinic say Kwako Sani Yaria? It was just an insulin shot, but no say Ghanaian students say we they are not part of it. Ain't he? And I think said they are taking this guy outside the school. There was no petrol in the ambulance. They waited for doctors to come on by and Erasmus and media. What do you have to say about all of these things?
Well, first of all, I mean, can't share and phone is and show be. In fact, over the weekend, Prempeh College old students and as the old boys, they especially the 2013 batch. On Friday, one of our mates passed away, so we were finding it very hard to deal with that one. And then on Saturday we had this major blow, which is Erasmus and so passing out. I think, sir, first of all, we will blame it on the Ghanaian embassy system, and I said the embassy of Ghana in Cuba. What I say, because if you follow the story closely now, it has been going on for some time now. Because according to the person who brought out the story, say. Omutrimu says Ghana for no area polyclinic na university honey there omunko honum they won't outside the university, which is idea it shouldn't happen. What I say, because emergency to say
there's an health facility in the school, then it means
why
the students should have access to the health facility.
The students should have access to the facility. And one thing I was saying is the student body they've been quiet for so long. Meaning say and can Erasmus the year come back out. It's an amount spelling out in the government of Ghana. We have crana a quabranibi and Sika winning now couldn't our the first league queens. It's quite unfortunate to say after Erasmus so.
But one other point Omurizi is the Ghanaian embassy, representatives. One of them went to the school at a point in time. Celebrity will be birthday man or the cake coy. Inti, as I say, Omo didn't cry.
I can't say point blank because I don't have any evidence
to that effect.
To that effect, yes. But one thing we know in this country is the system is not working, and you're paying for no, so you're so greedy to the extent say womu say omusika na amount food dia enyem nwanwa because here organize we could see what is going on. Sika dia man say fanya kwan na amount food which is causing road accidents and all that. Ain't say minister bi and I say ambassador bi and I say Ghana's representative bi e disclaimer afaswama Erasmus ashwini nkwa me can say nyankopon e betuanika
they should
it's very very sad.
They should bow their heads
and shame.
And say and Premper all students for
you
lost a very good friend of yours and then you were constantly talking.
The amazing thing is on Friday he posted a picture of him with one of their pastors, the First Love pastors, and then I commented on the picture and then we all laughed about it. Little did I know, say Saturday, you know. Yes.
Whatever the situation is. This is Ghana Page. Subscribe to this channel, of course, on YouTube, Ghana Page. Follow us across social media: Facebook, GHP News, Instagram, GHP News, Twitter, GHPage_com. I think so. Visit our website www.ghpage.com, bro. Menson. If I'm a Gypsum, bet me a friend MC General, bro. Menson.